I'm Dick and I'm 83 years old, and I'm a retired mechanic. I like to shop at 99-cent stores. There's a lot of unusual items they put in there that you don't normally see. I like to collect nutcrackers and Google clocks, and magic kits, a lot of arts and crafts, and things like that. No, I don't think I'm a hoarder. I think I had plans and I never got around to do it, so it sat there. That added to the clutter in here.
I am Sandy, and Dick is my significant other. I met Dick at a dance with Parents Without Partners. I noticed Dick on the dance floor because he was a very good dancer. I didn't know Dick had a problem of hoarding. It was maybe a year before he moved in with me. He started bringing stuff over. He was just collecting more than one of everything. And little by little, it just started taking over. I lost my home.
I'm Kim, and Sandy is my mother-in-law. I do crime scene investigation for a living, and this is the worst house I've ever been in. They're in essence homeless. They can't sit down and eat a meal in their home. They can't watch TV. They can't take a shower. There's nothing they can do that normal people do in a house. They go in there and they sleep in a little tiny ball, and then they leave to go someplace else because they can't enjoy the home that they're paying for.
I'm Mark, I'm Sandy's son. My mom is a very passive woman, and she just let things run all over her.
Sandy does not tell Dick no. I think he likes to be very controlling. Dick just did what he wanted to. Sandy and Dick are currently living in a one-bedroom apartment, and they're paying on their three-bedroom home that they can't live in.
I love my home. I want to stay there the rest of my life.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding.
You know, normally we come in and we discuss how we're going to sort things, the categories that they're going to be in. This isn't the case.
This house is completely unlivable. I don't know how they lived in it when they did live in it.
We're bringing in shovels and barrels to work in this house.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
We can do this.
This isn't about picking and choosing what to keep. It's shoveling it out into barrels, bringing it out onto the front, and dumping it out to just rifle through and see if there's any trinkets to be salvaged.
Boy, that's really something. Didn't realize that I had brought that much in before. Boy, that's really shocked the heck out of me.
I just want to see how you're doing.
This is tough. This is my mom's house. This is, I can't do this.
No. This family is torn up. Sandy is feeling terrible. Michelle is in tears. So is Mark. And Dick doesn't care. I don't know if you can see Michelle over here.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
She's crying.
Yeah, so.
Dick seemed completely detached. He was sitting there, he wasn't involved, and just plain didn't seem like he cared.
He's very ill emotionally. Very ill.
Dick, you're shaking your head. What are you thinking?
I'm leaving town.
You're leaving town?
Yeah.
Why are you going to leave?
Well, you expose everything out to the public and let everybody laugh at you.
But are you saying that you're so embarrassed that you'd leave the woman that you
Yep,
love?
sure will.
Holy shnikes.
How does that make you feel?
Horrible.
You've invested 30 years of your life with this man who obviously doesn't give a damn. That's a good way to treat her, Dick.
Did you see this coming? That he felt this way?
No.
But he wants to leave you and leave you with this whole problem. Dick still doesn't realize how big this problem is and how he's destroyed this home. And instead of wanting to clean it up and make it better, He just wants to leave. He doesn't want to take any responsibility for what he's done.
Sandy, what is your investment in this relationship?
0 right now. He could walk away and I would be happy. I don't need him in my life.
Do you love him?
No. There's no love. When somebody hurts you all the time, you don't love.
It is your house. It's time for you to say, I'm not taking this anymore and I want it on the truck. If you give us that permission.
I give you that permission. Let's just get rid of it. Dick is not tuned in to what is going on here. I see everything destroyed and he sits there like he could care less.
Over here, over here. Right here, I want that
He's
robot.
been sitting on a chair, he's been moping,
Oh, that's a airbrush compressor.
and suddenly he's out of his chair because he wants to see what's in the truck.
Hang on 1 second here. What's going on? This is not all of it, but this is all that would fit on the tables. I mean, my automatic response is, well, we said toss it.
All the money I spent on this, are you going to toss it?
You've got a few $100s worth of jewelry here?
More than a few hundred.
I'm not sure, Dick, that you're really understanding the situation. It's because of your love of stuff that this house is destroyed and the two of you are now in an apartment. Do you understand that?
Partially right.
He doesn't seem to be gathering any insight whatsoever. He does not understand what he has done and how it is impacting the family.
He's worried about the money that he spent on this. My grandmother doesn't have a home now. She has to live in an apartment, and he's worried about the money spent on some cheap-ass jewelry.
I'll pay for her rent. This place, and the other
She
place
wouldn't
both.
need the apartment if you didn't do it to this house.
Oh, them chairs are nice. They're really impressive.
I wanted to just pick those suitcases up and throw them, tell him to go f himself.
Dick, do you hear us?
I hear you.
He
I
hears
don't
you,
have
he
any.
just doesn't care.
Let's just put it out there right now. Would
now.
you rather keep this or Sandy? It's one or the other.
Well,
Stuff?
I think, Dick, if this stuff is so much more important to you, then I think you're gonna go have to live with this stuff.
well, I will. I'll put it on the ground and I'll live with it.
I think that's what's gonna come to.
He's not even understanding right now the fact that his stuff has destroyed your home. And you know what he's doing? He's sifting through his jewelry.
Yes.
The house is almost cleared. We've got an inspector coming to look at the house, give us an idea of what things look like, and go from there.
Good.
The family had already taken out 13 tons worth of stuff. We took an additional 13 tons out. Beyond that, this family is not facing any good news.
There's just major damage here. Major damage to the roof, major damage to the flooring, to the plumbing, to the electrical. We have mold-like substance at various areas throughout the structure. Pretty severe.
You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix this.
No way could I afford to fix up the house. It was a sad feeling that I was losing this.
I want to hear from you, Dick. Are you guys moving together,
Yeah.
moving forward, or are you moving in different directions?
Together.
Dr. Zazio, sorry to interrupt, but I'm shocked.
Tell her, if you want to be with her, now's your time, now's your opportunity. What do you want to say?
Well, Sandy, I'm willing to do everything I can, try to straighten up my act.
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
What does this mean for the two of you?
That means I can't live with him.
All right.
After all this, I can no longer live with Dick, and I would really like to see him go into a home where he'll have people to take care of him, and I think that would be the best solution for him.
Dick is definitely one of the most resistant hoarders I've ever worked with. All the therapy I've tried to do with him has gone nowhere. This is a very tragic outcome. The good thing is, Sandy is making something out of it.
I'm sorry that I put Sandy in this predicament. She lost her home, and she doesn't deserve it. She'd rather live on her own, and she can do that, and I won't interfere with her plans that she has.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.